Well, good morning. This is Blending with Mickey. I'm Mickey, and I just wanted to go with my normal morning or usually evening routine. Most people go for this for, they say, the health benefits and this and that. I'm a diabetic, and I do the juicing and the blending because I enjoy getting my nutrition in guaranteed. And for me, it's more of a cleansing the palate. I enjoy savory foods. I enjoy the steaks. I enjoy, fried chicken. But I do that limited. I do a lot of the juicing now for the raw benefits. And I'm hoping that others will follow along. I am looking forward to getting a Vitamix or a Blendtec in the future, but right now I just want to show that everybody can do this with their own home blender. This is an Oster, just a regular, a little bit more high powered than usual, but it's like a $60 blender. And what I'm doing today is I'm going to show you my usual 2 meals a day with juice. Today what I'm working with is I've got some kale, carrots, celery, a little bit of leafy spinach just for the water content. And what I do on a daily is I use a 16-ounce bottle of water. This is for the blender. You're going to need a little extra water. You're going to need to cut your greens and all down a little bit more than you do with some of the high-powered blenders. And I just want to show you how this goes. I'm going to add my water first. And it all depends on how you do your putting everything in the blender is how well it works. Everybody's always making these videos on, oh, you've got to use a tamper for this, tamper. Yes, you do, but sometimes if you load it right, you don't have to use it at all. So what I do first is I put in some of my fruits today. I'm going to use a banana. I'm going to use 1 apple, some pineapple, and some coconut. I enjoy the coconut for the texture. So I'm going to put in my fruits. Put in my apples. Put in my pineapple and coconut. And with the water, this will juice up real nice, and it pulls the greens down in. And now I'm going to break up my banana, because when you're blending, you've got to break up a little bit just to make sure that everything is blended well. I've never had an issue with this. With this, I'm going to add my lettuce. And I've got 2 pieces of kale. I love kale, and I love baby spinach. And then I'm going to add my celery and my carrots. This goes on top. This will kind of give it a little bit of a push down. I cut my carrots up into shreds to make sure that they get pulled down real good. And with this, I'm going to add a little agave, just for my little sweetness. And I'm going to pulse it down just to get it to pull down a little bit. With this, I use my pulse speed. This is a 14-speed blender, so I go into low, and this will give me a pulse on my highest key. So it'll pull everything down inside. Now that I've got my juice in, I'm going to push everything down inside, and this will help it pull. I'm going to go ahead and switch it to high speed and go to chop. Spinach pulls down a lot better. The kale takes a little bit. A little medium speed. Starting to move, start to pull down. Grab a hold of more so it contacts the blades. And I'll rinse my fingers off so I don't get it all over my buttons. There we go. Unlike the high power blenders, you have to let this one run just a little bit longer. I usually go about, probably about a minute and a half to 2 minutes. I get all the green stuff to go in and make it smooth and tight. And something I add for myself is a little bit of whey powder. Start out, and I'm looking forward to getting either my Vitamix or my Blendtec. I love the juicing, and it tastes great. It makes me feel good. Gives you that kind of tight, nutrient full feeling. And this came out really nice and smooth. Show you the pour. And this makes enough for 2 full. I get all the fibers and all the juice in each. Being a diabetic, I need to have the fiber to help counteract the sugars from the fruit. And I enjoy the different videos that I'm learning from, the Blender Babes and Dan McDonald, the Life Regenerator. Thumbs up to you. Kudos to everybody, and I hope that this will help you out during the day. Everybody enjoy juicing, and have a great day.